If you came of age in the 1970s, you found yourself in a transitional period. The political backdrop was volatile. In the United Kingdom, there was labour strife. There was the troubles in Northern Ireland and the rise of hooliganism. In the United States, there was the ongoing nightmare that was the Vietnam War. There was Richard Nixon, Watergate. In Canada, there was the FLQ crisis, and people were looking forward to the Montreal Olympics. Globally, there was the oil crisis, the rise of the women's movement, and gay rights. In terms of pop culture, the charts were dominated in the early 70s by introspective pop music. There was also the emergence of glam rock. The end of the decade gave us punk rock and new wave, sending pop culture in a new direction. And the middle of the 1970s, well, it was the dominance of disco. The world wanted to dance. In 1973, I was still a schoolboy, due to leave school. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I did know that I wanted adventure, and so I applied for a job with the Hudson's Bay Company, one of the world's oldest companies. The job was for a clerk in training in the Canadian North. What do you know? I got the gig. So on September the 30th, 1973, I left England. 4 days later, I landed in Eskimo Point, Northwest Territories. Population 750 people. It's now known as Arviat. My job? Well, it was to stock the shelves, mop the floors, and to buy furs, predominantly Arctic white fox and seal. I lived with the Inuit for a year working for the company. Well, it was an adventure. It changed my life forever. But then I left the company, ended up going down south, on my way to the West Coast, landing up in Vancouver. I put myself through university as a nightclub DJ. I know, hard to believe. 1 year, I'm with some of the most isolated people on the planet. The next year, I'm in one of the most crowded places on the planet, a well-dressed discotheque at the height of the disco revolution. I have a book, Skinheads, Fur Traders, and DJs. It's a true story. It's a wild story. It's my story. I hope you like it.